Hey guys, this is Miss Amber. We are here again with another video, dividing fractions part 2. Alright, this video we are going to focus more on word problems. So go ahead and grab your pencil and paper so we can get started. Alright, so when we are doing word problems, the thing you want to focus on the most are keywords. It doesn't matter what type of word problem you're doing, you want to focus on keywords. Last video that we did word problems was multiplication, and the keyword for multiplication was of. Now be careful because there will still be the word of will still be in these, but we want to focus on finding these words here. So we have divided, separated, equal parts, sorting, breaking up, anything. I'm talking about splitting anything, something like that. Those are the words you want to look for. Okay, so make sure you're writing these down. Write all of these keywords so we can be looking for them when we read our word problems. Okay. Also, when we're dividing, of course, we are always going to use these 3 key steps. We got KCF, keep, change, flip. All right, we're going to keep the first fraction, then we're going to change from division to multiplication, and lastly, we're going to flip that second fraction. Okay, most of you guys already have this written down, so you don't have to worry about writing it again unless it's going to help you. You can go ahead and feel free. But you don't have to if you don't want. All right? But you do need to remember these steps. Okay, let's go ahead and focus on the first problem. It says, Grandma has 3 cups of sugar in her cabinet. She wants to divide the sugar equally into 1/4 cup containers to last her the rest of quarantine. What fraction shows how many containers she can fill? All right, so first step, when you read the word problems, what I would do is I would actually read it twice. And then when I'm reading it, I would look for my keywords. As you can see here, our keyword, we see of, but that's not actually our keyword here. Our keyword is divide. And we have another one, look, equally. All right, so we know we need to divide in this problem. All right, so we have 3 cups, and we have divide equally, so we know we're going to divide, and we have 1/4. All right, so here's our problem. Now, we can see that here, this is a whole number. So remember, when we have a whole number, we want to put that number over 1 so that we can better finish this problem. So now that we have the problem, we're going to use our key steps. Keep, so we got 3/1. Change, we're going to change this to multiplication. And then flip, so we're going to have 4/1 as opposed to 1/4. Okay, now all we have to do is multiply. Remember to multiply across, you guys. So we have 3 times 4, that is 12, and 1 times 1, that is 1. All right, so our fraction that represents how many containers she can fill is 12/1. Okay, let's move on to the next one. All right, Mr. Keith made 3/4 of a quart of lemonade. He split it into cups with 1/8 of a quart in each. What fraction shows how many cups were filled? All right, so we have a keyword of, but that may not mean multiply. We have split. Split it. Anytime you see split, separate, divide, anything like that, that always means to divide. Okay, so split it means divide, so we know we're going to divide these two. So we have 3/4. Split, that means divide, 1/8. Okay, So we are going to go ahead and use our steps here. So we got 3/4. We're going to keep that. Change. Bye-bye. Deuces. Adios. And flip. So we got 8/1. Okay. Then again, all we're going to do here is multiply across. So we got 3 times 8 is 24. And 4 times 1 is 4. So this is the fraction that represents how many cups will be filled or were filled. All right, thanks, Mr. Keith. I'll take some of that lemonade. Okay, last problem. We have there was 2/3 of a delicious apple pie on the kitchen counter. The family of 4 wanted to equally share the pie. What fraction of the pie does each family member get? Okay, so sometimes I know you guys look at the word problems and just try to take the numbers out and say, well, I already know we've been dividing this whole time, so I'm just going to go ahead and divide these problems. You don't want to do that, because if you look at this, you only see one number here, 2/3. You have to look closer and see what other numbers you have here. So we have 2/3, so I'll go ahead and write that down, 2/3. And we got to continue to read. That's why you want to read it twice. Okay, so we got 2/3 of the delicious pie on the kitchen counter. The family of 4. See that? 4. That is, oh, it's not even right. Oh, there we go. That is the other number we're going to use. Then we want to look for our keywords. Here we have equally share. So we already know, boom, we're going to divide. Equally share, split up, whatever we know we want to divide. So divided by what the number we have here is 4. All right. So remember, when you have a whole number, what do we want to do? Put that 1 underneath, and now we can go ahead and do our problem. So let's go ahead and follow the steps. Keep, change, flip. We're going to keep the first one, 2/3. I'm going to change this, adios, deuces, we don't like you, times, and we're going to flip this. So instead of 4/1, now we have what? 1/4. Okay? So let's go ahead and multiply across. 2 times 1 is what? 2. And 3 times 4 is 12. And that is the fraction that represents the amount of pie each family member will get. All right? So I hope you guys followed along and wrote these problems down. If you guys have any questions, please just let us know. We want to help you guys. We miss you guys so much, and we want you guys to succeed. We want you guys to understand these problems and the material that we're giving you. And I know it's not easy for us to learn this way, but sometimes we have to change and be better and do different things. Okay? So just let us know if you have problems or if you have questions. We want to help. And other than that, great job. Keep up the good work. I miss you guys, and see you next time.